I love reading the comments below my videos, or sometimes even the emails or the messages that I get from people. Sometimes, once a while, I get one that really makes me think, or I feel, I need to make a video response. This is one such comment. So there is this guy, he wrote this comment. I don't know where it is, trying to find out. He said, I'm paraphrasing. He said, Loy, you are into personal branding, you have achieved your dreams, you're living the life of your dreams. But I don't understand, why is it that you are offering services for people to get jobs? Like, you are stifling creativity instead of telling people you can achieve your dreams and you can get, you can be independent, you can get whatever job you want, you can be self-employed or a freelancer or, whatever. Why are you offering services for people to get jobs in the Middle East and become, slaves of the system? So in this video, I'll answer the question, why? First things first. Achieving your dreams, achieving your dreams or living the life of your dreams, it sounds very nice. It sounds very romantic. It's like, yeah, I'm living the life of my dreams. But let me tell you, it is the hardest thing to do. It's not easy. We will look at people whom we admire, like The Rock. We will see Mark Zuckerberg. We will see Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk. Anyone you admire. Think of any film actor, actress, celebrity. We see them living their dream. Oh, they are singing in front of so many people, entertaining. Samuel Jackson, Morgan Freeman. And you think, wow. Well, let me tell you that these individuals, it's a very tough life, man. It's a very tough life. It's a very disciplined life. I mean, it's not that I've spoken to them one-on-one. Obviously, they're light years away. But I've spoken to people who have worked with them or managed their brand or managed their project or did an event. Like, for example, I know these two guys who were involved in the Saudi, WWE wrestling. They had to host, they had to do the AV sound system, event management. They were working in a senior level over there. The stories he was telling me, like The Undertaker or Triple H or Vince McMahon. He said the amount that these guys were working, like, you might think these are celebrities, they hardly do any work, they send their assistant. No, he's saying right from the time they landed, these guys were first at the venue, they were sitting and checking the ring, and they were checking, having meetings and, checking with the production team, safety issues, having meetings with the press, with the sponsors. He's saying they were working so hard, they were hardly sleeping like for 4 hours. Just imagine being such big superstars and celebrities. They were hardly sleeping for 4 hours. And he's saying before you know it, next day again they are come back to work. And the work is not like sitting and having someone massage your feet. He's saying they were physically working, they were walking around, they were doing things. And each person doesn't do only one task. Like, for example, we might see a wrestler doing only wrestling in the ring. He's saying they were not only doing the wrestling, they were checking the schedule of other things. Means they had different responsibility. Checking the scripting, coordinating with the maybe music department. So, when I listened to all this, I was like, it's crazy, And they continue working like this until the show is over. And after the show is over, it seems they have another 1 day, 2 day, where they're again meeting sponsors, they're meeting media, production crew, reviewing their performance, checking what is next, checking their schedules. And he's saying then they are off to another place where again, once again, they'll repeat the same process. He said, and on top of that, you not only have to do all this, you have to also do your exercise, you have to also eat healthy, you have to also maintain yourself, you have to maintain your image, you have to maintain that facade of that character. You know, I was like just listening so intently. We spoke for writing 2-3 hours. Rather, I was listening to them for 2-3 hours. And this guy, imagine, he is at a senior level. He said, I myself got burnt out. He's saying, I myself couldn't be at their pace. It's kind of crazy. So, I just gave you one example. That is the WWE. Now, for example, one of the legal guys who was involved with one other actor to take part in a project that was featuring The Rock, Rock, Dwayne Johnson. This was what he said, his experience. Obviously, they live 5-star and they have VVIP, they have security, they have, The Rock, he travels with his complete entourage. He doesn't travel alone, which obviously you know. And when this client of mine had to be with the team to meet up with The Rock, it seems they obviously had to go to security checks, they had to sign legal documents, they had to give away their phones, no taking phone, no taking videos, complete check. Then after that, first you have to give your proposal to the first line of the people. They will read, everything is intact, okay. Then you go meet the actual secretary or assistant. Then when you're sitting there and the celebrity or The Rock comes, you have a team of lawyers sitting there to evaluate everything. You have the main spokespeople, you have the production crew, you have him, and everything is like so scripted and everything is so like in control, and you can't waste time. You have to get to the point. So what my friend was saying is, there's so much of pressure. There's so much of pressure to, even though we were supposed to be there 15 minutes, there was so much of pressure to perform, to be to the point. He's saying it was crazy. And after them, he finished his 15-minute. Then the next batch, the next person who has to take an appointment. Then the next batch, then the next batch. He was like, it was crazy. And then you begin to think that, you think The Rock is full day in the gym and full day pumping iron and relaxing. No, there are back to back meetings. So he was like, even when he was speaking with the crew and he was speaking with the assistants, they themselves are so busy, they were running around and there was not a second where you sit down, Everything is planned. So the point I'm trying to make you understand through this is, to achieve your dreams or to live the life of your dreams, you need to have incredible amount of discipline, incredible amount of self-control. You have to be a very special human being. You have to work like crazy. Your work ethic should be mad. You should. And you seriously think they waste time on social media or they waste time watching, time wasting stuff? No way, man. No way. They work so hard. So coming to the answer, why am I not coaching other people to... That fire should come from within you. If you don't have the fire, why should I put the fire in you? And then the people who think or they assume they have the fire. Oh, I want to become successful. I want to be a brand. I want to this and that. You have to follow up with me, not I have to follow up with you. You have to make the effort, the sacrifice, and the biggest one of all, you have to cough up the money if you want a professional coach or person to train you. All these people who have achieved greatness, you think they went around asking favors for free? Please help me, please help me. I have no money, I have no this, I have no that. Like some of the other idiots. You're like a brother to me, you're like an elder brother. Please, I'm like your brother or this or that. I'm your sister, please guide me. Guide you what? I'm giving free videos online, which takes a lot of effort. I respond to your comments. What do you want me to sit with you? Who will pay my bills? Your father? You know, having a loser kind of attitude and mentality is not going to help you get anywhere. And also understand this much. Anybody who wants to achieve greatness, anyone, whether it's an Olympic athlete or whether it's a film actor or whether it's a artist, you need to have a professional coach, mentor, a team. Others you cannot succeed. No way. You think, what do you say, Usain Bolt used to go practice running alone? Oh, and that's how he got better? He used to watch YouTube videos how to run alone. He bought a book, How to Run, and he practiced by himself. You're crazy? Look, you want to achieve your dreams, you can't do the same as normal people do. That is why I don't go around inspiring other people. No, you need to have the fire. And coming to the last bit, why is it that I only offer services for the Middle East? Or why is it I offer services in relation to people who want jobs? Because that is what the market wants. What you ask for is what you get. I mean, let's say, for example, I'm a chef and I know how to cook Indian food, or I know how to cook 5-star food. Okay, but the people who come to my restaurant, they just want cheap Indian food. They don't want 5-star cuisine. I mean, should I start serving them 5-star cuisine and say, try it? They'll listen, man, I don't want to eat this. I just want to eat simple Indian food. I'm an Indian. You know, I have come to eat Indian food. I don't want all these hi-fi French and European and 5-star restaurant kind of menu, American or whatever. So you have to give the market what they ask for. And keep in mind, being an employee or trying to get a job is not low-level stuff. It's not, oh, you're not living your life. There are so many people who just want to earn their livelihood, pay their bills, and spend time with the family. They don't want to live a stressful life. So, what are you going to change their values? Just because you believe everyone should achieve greatness? No, there are a lot of people who are happy with a small salary. There are a lot of people who are happy with being in their comfort zone. There are a lot of people who are happy being lazy. A lot of people who are happy they finish their work exactly on time. Then they go sit with their friends, smoke shisha, drink coffee, enjoy food. I know some females who are very happy, working 5 days a week and spend time with their sisters, their mothers, fathers, their family, their friends. They all come together. 2 days they are doing nothing but being a family. There are even people who, after work, they go to church or they go to pray and they preach. So everyone has different goals, no? What's the point of forcing? That is why, I tell people, yeah, I have been this rebel, or I've been this guy into personal branding and I do coaching, but that doesn't mean my daughter would want to be the same. Maybe my daughter would want to be a farmer. Maybe she would want to be ordinary. Maybe she would just want to get married, have children, and be not known. So is that wrong? No. That's her life, her dream, her, goals, ambitions, her definition of how her life should go. So overall, what I want to tell you through this video is, you want to achieve anything in life, it has to come from you, not from your mother, not from your father, not from your coach, not from anyone. For me, someone who has the fire, who really wants to achieve success, or who really wants to achieve a high watermark, my coaching style will be different for him. My charges will be different. My mentoring, duration, strategy, everything will be different. But if someone asks me, I just want to get a job with 2x the salary or better position, fine. I'll focus on what he wants. What you ask is what you get. Like, remember the example I gave you. A guy comes to a restaurant. He's Indian. He wants to eat Indian food. He wants to eat affordable, cheap food. And you're trying to serve him 5-star cuisine, European, French, American, overpriced stuff. He'll say, I don't want this shift. Shit. Hey, doggy. Anyway, let me know what do you think. And I'll tell you this, I think this is one problem, or this is one mentality issue that most parents have, especially Asians. Just because they studied hard, or they were a doctor, or they want their children to be a doctor. Your child is his own, her own individual. Give them the education until they reach a certain point, after which you go your own way, you do your own thing, you pay your own price. I'm going to sit here and babysit you. This is what I wanted to share. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Alright? You guys take care. This is me signing off.